nutrition has had a rough last 50 years, driven by bad advice and misinformation from medical dogma, from the establishment, and from the United States government. Today and yesterday, we are setting the record straight, telling people the truth about food. The last 50 years has been dominated by medical dogma, really around one concept, a myopic focus that there was one boogeyman in the food supply: natural, saturated, healthy fats. And if you avoided them, that was the secret to better health. Well, as we kept saying this, the entire food supply moved to refined carbohydrates and ultra-processed foods. And what did the medical establishment do? Double down. Avoid more fat. Consume less fat. And it was the same message as we watched a ballooning epidemic that now affects 40% of American kids: obesity, diabetes, other health problems. You know, the propagators of this dogma tried to prove their theory correct in the 1960s. The colleagues of Ansel Keys tried to do the end-all study that was going to once and for all prove that it was saturated fat that was causing our problems in health. A randomized controlled trial of over 9,000 people, randomizing them to a low-fat diet. And in the end, the low-fat group had higher rates of coronary heart disease and heart attacks. Wait a minute. It's the opposite of what they were finding. They suppressed the data for 16 years. Two other large studies failed to show an association. Finally, the study trickled out in the medical literature. Nobody noticed it. Those on the low-fat group had higher rates of heart attacks. Why? Maybe because when you avoid fat, you have to pound food with carbohydrates, and often ultra-processed carbohydrates stripped of fiber and chopped up. It functions like sugar. We created a generation of children with low protein, high carbohydrates, sugar addiction, burdened with ultra-processed foods. And what did we do as a medical field? Drugged them at scale. Those days are over. We are telling people the truth about food. It's not right. And when the senior author was asked, why did you wait 16 years to publish the largest end-all randomized trial on saturated fat, he said, quote unquote, "We were just so disappointed in the way it turned out." That's not the way science is supposed to work. We're supposed to seek the truth and ask questions, not accept dogma. I was never taught the truth that you can make some forms of skin eczema disappear by changing what you eat, that you can cure most type 2 diabetes by changing what you eat, that you can improve your gut health and mental clarity and memory by changing what you eat. Those were principles that we know to be true, that clinicians have observed, that we just don't hear about. Today, we are setting the record straight. The old system that a pill for everything is going to solve our health problems is no longer the framework. We are getting back to the root causes of our healthcare chronic disease epidemic, getting away from the corporate interests. You know, we have a charge. Do what's medically right and don't worry about the lobbyists. And that's what we did. That's what we did.
대기업, 공기업, 승무원, 공채